3, 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you so much for joining me on the first episode of Livin the Posh Life. My name is Chris. I go by Daily Refinement on all social media. You guys can reach out to me anytime at chris@dailyrefinement.com. The purpose of this podcast is to help you guys build a Poshmark side hustle. If you guys are listening to this in your car or on a walk, you can actually watch this on YouTube, and I'll actually show live screenshots of my closet and all my strategies and tips that I'm sharing with you guys. So I'm going to share news, Poshmark strategies, tips, tutorials, and also interviews with popular Poshmark people. So if you guys have anybody you'd like me to interview or ideas, please don't hesitate to email me at chris@dailyrefinement.com. Let's get straight into it. So what is Poshmark? In my opinion, it's if e-commerce and Instagram or social media had a baby, that's what Poshmark would be. It's very cool. It's interactive. You have basically a store attached with the social element. If you click on this pair of Toms as an example, you can see in here 29 people have liked this item, and there are also 4 comments. So you can like, you can also share in the top right corner to your friends, to your feed, or your following, or you can even email it to a friend if you think that they may like it. You can also tag people, and they'll be able to see the item if you tag them. It's a very cool platform. It's very modern, and they've been around for less than 10 years, so they're a relatively new company, but according to their blog, over $3 million worth of stuff is posted every single day to this platform. So it's growing very quickly. So do I really think this is a way that people can earn money? Definitely. So I earn, in what my opinion is, a full-time income on Poshmark, which I define as over $1,000 a week profit. Now, whether you're just cleaning out your closet, or you want to build a part-time hustle in school, or you're looking for an extra way to make money, or you want to build an enterprise store with millions of dollars in sales, I think a lot of the principles and ideas and strategies in this podcast will help you, because it's all similar. It's just based on basically how much volume and how many items you have in your store, in my opinion. I sell on other platforms, eBay, Mercari, and Amazon, and this platform is very unique. There are a lot of cool things about it that I'm going to go over in a basic overview today, and then each subsequent podcast will go over a specific topic and 3 or 4 ideas on that specific topic to help you guys build your closet. So let's get straight into it. This is the app right here. If you guys are interested and you haven't downloaded it yet, you can use the code Daily Refinement, which is my closet name, to get $5 off your first purchase. So feel free to try out the app, see if you like it, buy something. It's also required to buy something to earn Posh ambassador status, which is a designation to give to people who sort of know their way around the app. Very cool. And we can go over that right here. If you click on the My Posh Stats, it's actually going to pull up the statistics to becoming a Poshmark ambassador, which is very cool. So you can go in here and see how much I've sold. I've sold just over 1,000 items at the time of this recording, but 912 different transactions on average, 1 day to ship, and my rating is 4.8. I'm working on that. It's actually 4.849 if you want to do the math. It's almost 4.9. I will get there. And again, I'm really dedicated to providing a 5-star experience for my customers, so I will keep chasing that. And I do want the elusive 0.9 day shipping, because if you go to someone's profile in their about page, it will show you down here how many shares they've done, how many listings they have total, and their average ship time, which mine just barely switched to same day, I think today. Because normally it said 1 day. So this is great. I'm glad I got the designation live on the first episode. Very exciting. I did open a closet back in November 2016 when somebody told me that it was available to sell men's clothing. But I didn't do anything with it until my first day, which was January 28th, 2018 this year, about 6 months ago. So I've been doing this for about half of a year. So far, I have around, I would say, $35,000 to $40,000 in total sales. And I'm withdrawing roughly $10,000 to $15,000 per month. And that's not all profit. And of course, that's not all the sales either, because with the platform, they take 20% of fees right off the top. So for example, if you sell an item for $19, they're going to take 20%. So $3.80 roughly, you're going to get about $15-16 after the $20. And it's important to realize that they do fee netting, which means they take their money first and you get what's net after their fees and after shipping. And customers pay shipping on this platform, which is tremendously useful, having the whole platform be on a flat shipping concept of $6.49 per item as of early June 2018. I think that may go up, but as of right now, it's $6.49. It's fantastic. It's very cheap, very affordable, and most importantly, this is the kicker that allows Poshmark, in my opinion, to crush, is they have the ability to bundle items. So you can get 2 or 3 items in the same transaction and only pay $6.49. So as an example, down here you can see this lady purchased 2 items from me with the flat $6.49 cost. You can see straight in the app how much you earned, and you can ship right from here. Some people print directly from the app. I print from a desktop computer, but it's very cool. You could run your entire operation off of your phone, to be honest. You don't need your computer at all. So if you have limited resources and you don't want to buy a fancy computer, this is one of the few platforms you could run 100% from your phone. So down here you have your profile. You can go in here and change your settings. They give you some tutorials like Posh etiquette, your guide. They give you a way to show you how to list items. It's very cool. You can also find people to mentor you. There are Posh ambassadors here in the feed. You can click on the top left button. There is a person with a plus sign. Here you can go and find new Posh ambassadors. You can follow them. I recommend following at least a couple of pages of these people each day, going into their closets, finding out what they're selling, getting an idea of what makes a Posh ambassador, or someone that really knows their way around the app. It's very, very cool. I like this feed a lot because it presents items to me that I may or may not be interested in just based on my taste. So this is kind of unusual. It's pulling up Hermes, a little bit out of my price range right now, but maybe something in the future. You also have shop, which is searching. You can sell directly with this camera button in the bottom section, which I'll go over in subsequent episodes, and the news section, which is cool. Here you can see people making you offers, people making comments. Here you can look at your sales. You can look at what people have commented. So see, you can see right in the middle, Danny from Japan commented to Chris from Kauai, please take a look at this item, basically by tagging them. So it's very cool. You can see in here, there are people who talk to me on this platform directly. It's very cool. So here I talk about strategy on Instagram. So if she's reaching out to me with a specific question, again, you guys are welcome to tag me on Instagram or Poshmark or email me, however you want to reach out to me. I'd be happy to brainstorm with you because I really, really like this stuff. Okay, let's go back to my closet. The reason why I think this is a really cool platform is, from what I have seen, you could actually build a full-time income. I earn what I consider a full-time income on Poshmark, which is over $1,000 a week profit. Now, I want to be careful in saying that because I don't want people to think that it's easy or a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It's basically just based off how much stuff you have listed, and a certain percentage of it will sell if it's priced correctly and it's popular in-demand type of item. For example, I like to sell popular brands like Nike, Gap, Tom's, popular stuff that people are finding around Banana Republic. Croft and Borrow, not so much. And I'm testing every kind of category to find out what sells well. Categories, bags, accessories, button-ups, shorts, skirts, corduroys, blazers, everything. I'm trying to figure out what sells well. The platform is going to be different for everyone, so you can't base your results off of somebody else's business. But I can tell you that currently I have about 2,200 items live in my store, and I sell about 20% of my items. So about 450 items sell each month from that, and that's how I sort of base my business. Is I'm trying to get 15 to 20% sell through. And we'll go over all these terms and all the strategy in other episodes, but I just want to give you guys a brief overview of the platform. You can only sell what you have listed. I think this is super important because I get a dozen questions every day, mainly around how can I get my first sale? How can I get started? What do I do? When can I expect regular sales? In my opinion, you're not going to get regular sales until you have at least 250 items listed. This is just my personal opinion, because a 10% sell through, that's 25 items. That's not even one a day. So about 300 items. If you're having a sell-through rate of 10%, which is 30 items per month, that's one per day. So don't panic if you're just getting started. There's a lot of competition. $3 million worth of new stuff is being posted on Poshmark every single day. So there's a lot of stuff you can do to stand out. You can have bright, crisp photos. You can do stylized photos. There's a lot of different ways that you can stand out from the crowd. But again, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're going to get what the results are of what everyone else is doing. You want to stand out. You want to be different. You want to be cool. I personally like the look of a retail store, so that's why I use a white background. But that's not to say the people who use stylized backgrounds or put a bunch of accessories or outfit in there, those do just as well. I've seen closets that do well with every single kind of strategy. I think it's very, very important to describe your items as accurately as possible. I have been guilty of making my descriptions too short. I used to just put pre-owned or gently used, but now I'm adding an extra line like a little bit of wear on the toe, a little bit of wear on the heel, worn a couple times, perfect condition, things to give your buyer the best experience. And I do use at least 6 photos on every single item to give people an idea of what the item looks like. Close-ups, measurements, detail shots to give people a great idea. I do have free guides on how to take photos, how to build accounting, all that kind of stuff built on my website, which is dailyrefinement.com. And again, I want to give you guys the inspiration to build your own closet. Start with the things around your house. Don't spend any money at first. Then maybe go thrifting, do some basic retail arbitrage, find stuff that's on sale to start selling. And then eventually you can graduate to liquidation or wholesale or to other ways of getting inventory so that you're mainly just working on the logistics of getting it listed, posted, shipped. How does the shipping work on Poshmark? They basically email you a label. So stuff 5 pounds and under ships for the same rate. Very clean, very simple, very easy. It does leave room for improvement because items under 1 pound will ship first class mail. And that's usually under $5, between $3 and $5. But the customer is paying $6.49 for that item on Poshmark. So there is room for improvement. That being said, priority mail is usually a couple days faster. And so that is a better premium on the customer as far as getting their items quicker at a little bit of a premium cost. But as with the success of Amazon, you can see that customers don't mind paying up to get items quicker. So I ship in about the same day is what this shows. So that's about a 0.9 average, which is fantastic. So customers can go in here and see, oh wow, this person ships the same day I buy it. That's a premium experience. Although Poshmark does give you 1 week to ship the item. So don't panic. When you're first getting started, just do your best. Reach out to other people on Instagram or on Poshmark and ask for tips and advice. I have been met with pretty much across the board kindness and help. But again, some people may bite your head off if you ask a question that you can just Google. So just be careful out there. Find some friends, or as Poshmark calls them, PFFs. Poshmark best friends are important because when you are getting started, you're going to have a lot of basic questions. So again, I don't mind answering any of your questions at chris@dailyrefinement.com. Let me know if there are improvements that you see in my store or you want to buy something. I'll give you a special deal. I think it's very cool that on this platform, you can actually put your website, your Twitter, your Pinterest, your Tumblr, your blog, all that stuff on here. And I think Manish is very innovative, the CEO, in providing a platform where you can build off of this and build your own brand. I hope one day Daily Refinement extends beyond me and you'll be able to, maybe I can do a line of something related to that brand that has more value beyond just me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction to Poshmark. I will be introducing 1 or 2 new episodes each week discussing news, strategies, tutorials, tips, or interviews. And if you can help me out, please like, comment, or subscribe, or share this with somebody that you feel would find value from this. And again, I appreciate this, guys, and I encourage you to make progress daily. Take care.